What's up everybody, it's Fingers, and today I'm going to do a video about the gear that I use for my music production, when I master music, and when I DJ music. Not going to go too in depth with everything, just going to kind of go over with what I got and what I use for everything. But I do have some Amazon links down below, they're affiliate links, so it doesn't cost you anything extra to click them, but it does throw a little extra cash my way for referring you to Amazon. So yeah, if you want to help your boy out, you can click down below and check out some of the products on there. And yeah, let's get into some of this gear. So this is my Arturia KeyLab Essential 49. It's a keyboard MIDI controller. It's the newest thing that I've gotten to my gear lineup. It's really nice. I'm liking it so far. It's got, knobs and faders up here that you can all assign to different variables. It comes with some really great software that you can run in VST or plug in, like standalone type mode. It's got transport controls, all the pads up here. That knob in the middle, you can click around and change your presets. The key response is pretty good. I like it. My old classic Axiom 25. It's the M Audio. This thing is what I've used for most of the Fingers music. From the get go. These pads and knobs are pretty worn out, actually. Gotta give a shout out to my buddy Santa Kilmagik, aka Don Chirashi, for handing this down to me. But it's definitely done good. I recommend this keyboard, especially if you're starting out and just need a little something to lay down grooves and melodies with. The key response is nice. I got really used to it, and the velocity it's really good. Now for headphones, I have two that I use a lot. For mastering, I tend to stick to these guys. It's the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro headphones, and that's the 250 ohm version. They're over-ear, closed back. They've got an awesome rich sound to it. They've got the 1/4-inch adapter here so you can plug in and really get that high quality sound. The thing is, though, they are a little, I can't wear them for too long, so I tend to not mix with them too long, just because of the pressure around the jaw and stuff. But man, they're super cushy. If you saw the cushion on them, they're super comfy. Now, if you check out, these are my DJ headphones. These are the Audio-Technicas. They have a 1/8-inch adapter, and the cushion on it just isn't as good as the Beyerdynamics, but I would say the grip on them and the jaw pressure is less intense. So I DJ with those, I master with these, and it all works out pretty good. Definitely pick up one of those little converters if you don't have one. For my audio interface, this is the MBOX Mini. It's pretty simple. This is mainly just to have my monitors have playback. It's got a line in, a direct line in. The two outputs are 1/4-inch. And then you can put a XLR mic line in as well. And that plugs straight USB into the computer. But I have those running to my monitors, which are the KRK Rokits. They're the 5 inches, and I have those sitting on those foam stands there to isolate them from the desk a little bit. These are my first monitors. That I enjoy them. They're definitely not like the best on the market. But if you're getting into it and just wanting to have some powered speakers to hear back your stuff, they're definitely not bad. I'm not knocking them or anything. But you've got your couple of knobs back here where you can adjust for low end control and high end if you're getting a little too much. And that also goes in through a 1/4-inch, so you do get that, which is good. For recording, I use a Blue Yeti mic. I have a foam windscreen on it. I use a shock mount, and then I have it all attached to my desk using an arm, and the arm works great. It stands up and it does work with the Blue Yeti, so that's great. There's a lot of them that don't. The Blue Yeti's kind of heavy, but that clamps right onto my desk right there, and it hasn't fallen, so it does a good job. And you can move the arm in and out. And the windshield helps a little bit with the the plosives. For DJing, I use this as my mixer. It's the Native Instruments Kontrol Z1, and it's pretty simple, but also gets the job done. It's got your effect filter knobs. You've got faders. Got a bunch of knobs, and I kind of switched it up and did a whole custom mapping to it, so I do something a little different. But yeah, it's got RCA out, and you can get adapters for that to send to 1/4 inch. Got a power, and go straight USB. Those that have seen my videos know I use the Launchpad for DJing as well. I have a custom mapping for that where all my buttons do different things in Traktor for me. But that hooks right in USB as well. I actually have a separate video you can watch. I'll link that to get this custom mapping that I have. It's pretty neat if you use Traktor. It's very like effect based and just hot cues and playback stuff. So, and then for my DAW, I've always been a Reason guy, and this is Reason 10 right here. Got a bunch of different things going. It's super versatile, and everything's very tactile. As you see, everything's like based off of real life hardware. So you've got like virtual drum pads there and reverb effects, and you have over here all your actual faders and your mixer and your sequencer. So for me, I've always really loved Reason because it's just very hands-on and tactile. I've always liked that. Everything doesn't just look like a spreadsheet. But yeah, it all comes together out of here, and sometimes it's just good to look away from it and just listen. For my mouse, I use a Logitech MX Master 2S. It's wireless. It's got a really cool side scroll wheel that I like. It's also got a button down at the bottom where you can Alt-Tab through your windows, and you can assign different things through that. You can also carry files from computer to computer over it, which is neat. And the spin on that wheel is... It's pretty good. You can click the button right there so it can do infinite scroll mode, or you can lock it into place there. I also have this little wrist gel thing right here for just to keep my wrist off the hard wood there, and then I've got a nice mouse pad here that just helps it all glide around. And I have some acoustic foam up here by Foamily. I really like this design. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, that just helps catch some of the sound coming off of my monitors over here, and just makes the room sound a little less boomy. So that's the gear that I use to make my music. Might do another video in the future where I talk about plugins and certain software things that I like to use. Yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section, and let me know what you use to make your music, and tell me why what I use is a good idea or a bad idea. Alright, thanks for watching. Fingers out. See you guys next time.